Hello. Okay, so welcome to my channel. Um, this video is how to crochet for beginners. So I do want to give a disclaimer. I don't know how to read patterns. Um, Everything I make is pretty much freestyle. So I'm going to start with the basics. Now, as far as terminology goes, I do not know terminology, but I could tell you that it's pretty simple once you figure out how to loop. So this one is, we're going to start out by making a hat. So first what you'll want to do, you want to get the end of the yarn and then make a loop. Also, I took my nails off so I could teach y'all, so don't be talking about my nails. I know they hideous. Anywho, so you see the loop, right? You want to make a knot, but you don't want to tie it too tight because then it'll tie all the way down, and you don't want that to happen. So anywho, once you make that knot, you'll want to get your crochet needle. This needle is the letter H dash 8.5 milliliters. I'm sorry, millimeters. You can use this size. You can also use G. It just depends on what you're making, what size needle you want to use. So say, for example, if you wanted to make, say, earrings, you want to get more of a slimmer, smaller size. I have those needles. I just got to find them. But yeah, it just depends on what you're making. So after you make your loop, what you want to do is wrap the yarn around the needle. See that? And then you'll want to pull the outside string through the hole, right? And we're making a chain. So you'll want to repeat. Wrap it around. See that string? Pull it through the loop again. Wrap it around. Pull it through the loop again. When I start out my hats, I normally start with 4 chains. So this 4th chain, we're going to do that last one. And then, see, now you have a chain. Now from this chain, this very last end, you'll want to connect to the first loop in the line here. So I hope I'm making sense. Because like I said, I can't read patterns. I freestyle. Like all this stuff you see behind me, freestyle. Figured it out over time. I've been crocheting since I was 10 years old, and I learned by watching. So if you were to ever say, hey, can you make me this, and try to reference off of an actual book that has the correct terminology of the patterns, I promise you I can't read it. But I could look at something and duplicate it. I don't know how. I don't know. Anywho, so once you connect it, right, you basically just connected the circle. You're going to continue through each hoop here. Well, each loop. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to move it all the way out the camera. You'll want to go around 1 time until you get to the very end. So remember, we did four loops, right? So being that we're making a hat for a normal size head, we're going to want to expand it. And the way that you do that, once you pull it through the loop going around in a circle, the very last loop you leave off on, you want to pull another one through that same exact hole. I know it sounds complicated, but just watch. So you see how we're starting to go around again. I hope you guys can see that. And see how it's coming through this hole here? You want to put your needle through, and then you want to wrap the yarn around again and hold. See how I'm holding the yarn? Because you want to make sure that you're doubling it. So now instead of, okay, so back to where we left off. I'm sorry, you guys. My video just abruptly stopped and I had to start over. So what we were doing was we were expanding the circle. So as you know, once you start on the 2nd row, you'll just put the needle through this loop and connect it to this loop on the row. And then you'll wrap the yarn around, and then you'll bring it through. And then what you'll want to do, rather than move on to the next loop in this row, you'll actually want to put the needle through the same loop, right? And then wrap it around the needle. And this outside thread that you just wrapped, that's the one that you want to pull through both holes. It's a little difficult for the first time, I understand. What I normally try to do is sometimes I'll try to hold it just to have control so it won't loosen up and then kind of twist on you. You know what I mean? So what I normally do to expand it, I will go maybe every other loop. Yeah, about every other loop until it gets a little bit bigger, and then I'll just continue on each row without doubling up the loops. So I'm going to continue on this row. So once again, every other loop is what I normally do to expand it. Let me make sure because I never crochet this way. I'm going this way so you guys could actually see it. It's so different for me. Yeah. Uh-oh. And sometimes it'll snag and separate the yarn, which can be a pain sometimes, but it happens. Okay. And so what I'm actually going to do, I hope you guys are watching. You see what I'm doing? I'm moving slow. And it's funny because that's how I learn. I will sit and watch my stepmother, and then I had a friend who would crochet. I would sit and just watch, like literally study their hands. And then I would copy. And I would ask them, can you please slow down so I could see what you just did? And I would just like copy exactly what they did. And then it's funny because when I was in college, I used to work at Macy's, and my coworkers, they used to think that I was so weird. We would get new shipments of clothing in, and if we got any sweaters, I was that chick that would like literally go over to the sweaters, put them inside out so I could see and study how each piece would connect. I wanted to see how the arms would connect, where they started around the neck or where they ended. Like it was fascinating for me how you could do so much with just yarn. You know, I was like, it's kind of like a magician. Anywho, so on this part here, I kind of made it a little bit bigger. I doubled up each loop on, well, every other loop on each row. I did that for about 4 rows. So now what I'm going to do, rather than doubling up the loops, I'm just going to continue to crochet in the circle. So, and as you'll see, it'll look a lot bigger than what we started. Like you can expand it pretty fast, which is why, like for me, even though I've been crocheting for a very long time, once you get used to it and you know, start learning how to make things, making a hat is nothing. Like you can easily finish a hat in an hour. But honestly, from the beginning, starting out, it's gonna take a minute. Gotta have patience. Gotta have patience. And what I plan to do is, okay, I want to make sure I wasn't twisting this, is make videos to show you guys how to make sweaters. Now with those, I'll probably will have to do separate segments because it takes a while. Like a piece that I'm working on right now is kind of like a cover up, like a beach cover up slash dress, sort of. It's a little weird, but that piece took about 3 days. So like items like that, I will more than likely, you know, do different segments, edit it, and put them all in a video. Okay, so as you can see how much bigger it got so fast? And we started off with just 4 loops, right? So I'm going to go around one more time. And another little trick that I learned over time, remember when we started the first row with the 4 loops? This was the end of the knot. I never cut this until I'm completely finished with what I'm making. This actually helps me to know exactly where the row starts. So I can just like count each row from where this starts. That's just a little trick. Anywho, so I turned the piece around just so I can kind of speed it up. I'm just going to keep going around in a circle. That's all you're doing, is just going around in a circle. You'll put your needle through the loop while you're still connected to the loop on this row, and you'll pull the thread through and just continue. And crocheting is so peaceful, y'all. It's so peaceful. Like, I literally be at peace when I'm crocheting. I think I've made just about almost everything. Okay, so let me turn this back weird again. I never hold it like this, so it's a little foreign for me. All right, so I'm gonna start doubling. I would probably say every third loop at this point, because I don't want it to come out like, how can I describe it? I don't even know how to describe it. You know how pleated skirts are? If you, say for example, if you were to double loop every other loop at this point, it'll come out like that. You don't want that. So I would normally go every third loop and double it. And that's going to expand it as well, because once again, we're making a hat for an adult size head. And then after this video, I'm getting my nails done. Okay, so at this point, I have gone and doubled every fourth loop to expand it. I did that about maybe 2 rows, so that way it'll get bigger and it'll fit comfortably on an adult size head. At this point, it is not quite where I need it to be, so I actually have started doubling every 5th loop, and I'm going to do that for maybe about 2 more rows. The reason being is because I don't want it to be too big, and I also don't want it to be too small. And plus, you want it to be able to stretch, so when you're pulling the thread through the loop, make sure to not pull it too tight. You want to give it some wiggle room, so that way, you know, it'll stretch. It won't feel like a wave cap on your head or a wig cap on your head. Also on this page, I did want to mention, as you guys can probably already see if you checked it out, I also do music as well. I do rap, electronica, and R&B. So I got a little mixture, you know. Another one of my hobbies, I guess you could say. I make music because I love to write songs and record. I used to perform back in the day, but not so much now. I'm going to put all of my links in the description box, along with my links for my clothing. I make and sell a lot of my items online. I also sell directly through my Instagram page, mainly because, you know, nothing against third-party sites, but they charge a lot in fees, okay? One in particular, I don't want to bash them or anything. I made some good money on there, and they took half of it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start selling directly. But yeah, so I'm going every 5th loop. And as you can see, I don't know if you could tell, but it's starting to get a little bit bigger. Yeah, you'll just do that. Just keep going in a circle, going in a circle. That's all you're doing. Just keep going in a circle. And yeah, I hope you guys are getting it. I had to turn it back this way because it's hard for me to crochet with it facing the actual camera. So I had to turn it back around. But let me show you guys something. So, see these little knots? It's just a little trick. It kind of shows you exactly where you've been doubling on each row, right? And then remember, when you started the knot, this little piece that's sticking out kind of lets you know where you started and where you're ending. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. So I'm on the second row now after the first row of doubling every fifth loop. I'm just going to go around one time to see how big it is without doubling. And that's the way that you can adjust the size as well, by doubling the loops every few loops. You don't want to do them too close together, but then, because it comes out a little weird. You guys don't want it to be all weird. You want it to fit comfortably and look cute. And I chose yellow because it's spring. And, springtime brings out all the pretty flowers, all the pretty colors. So I was like, let me do yellow. Yellow's a happy color. It's a good vibe color. It's vibrant. So yeah, I went with yellow. Um, Even though I know most of you guys are not going to wear hats right now because it's pretty warm, but this is just a tutorial video for people who want to learn how to crochet. Um, and isn't it crazy? Like, we started off with 4 loops, well, 4 chains. Also, if anyone watching knows how to crochet and you guys know the terminology, feel free to comment and let me know the correct terminology, because as I mentioned before, I don't know how to read patterns. I never have. I learned by watching, and I would love to, but it's jargon to me. I don't know what any of it means. I need assistance. Yeah. So anywho, I'm almost done going around one time. So this next row, based on the way it looks, I might need to double it up one more time, because as you can see, it's not quite where I need it to be. So yeah, the next row I'm going to double up, and then I'll probably go around in a circle one more time to see how big it is, and if it's where I want it to be, then that's where you would continue to just go in circles. And believe it or not, when you continue to go in a circle, it starts to shape. It starts to form and shape as a hat. It's so amazing. I remember as a little girl, I was like, wow, that's like a magician doing that. Because it just automatically forms. Like, I don't know, it's just amazing, like, how you can make great things just out of a needle and some yarn. And it's very peaceful. I'm at peace. So I encourage people, if you have patience, definitely do it. A lot of people are like, oh, you should meditate more. And honestly, I feel like when I crochet, I meditate. I like to crochet in silence so I can think, clear my thoughts, clear my energy, clear my aura. I used to be able to sit at the park and crochet by a tree. That used to be my thing back in the day, but I got kids, so I can't sit and chill like that by a tree. I got to chase toddlers now. Um, but yeah, okay. So I'm done with that row. So it's not quite where I want it to be. We getting there though, right? We getting there. So I'm going to double one more time. After I double this one last time, it's going to be where I want it to be. And then I'll just continue. I'm going to show you guys what I mean when I say continue. I know that this video is kind of long, but I just wanted to, to show you guys the repetitiveness of how this works. You're not really doing a whole lot of... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm hearing people outside. And they're really loud. If y'all heard that, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on outside. It's a pretty day. Bring the crazies out. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and continue to loop this row. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, like, starting out, it is difficult. It seems difficult because it's new. But once you start doing it, oh my gosh, you guys are going to be making everything under the sun. I'm going to show you guys too. I'm going to make a video on how to make blankets. And once you see how easy it is to make blankets, everybody about to make blankets. I got blankets I made years ago and they still look brand new. And they're machine washable. This is acrylic, so acrylic is machine washable and they last forever. I promise. I have things that I made 20 years ago that still look brand new. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, we almost there, right? So at this point, no more doubling. Just keep going. Let me scoot my chair over some. Just keep going in a circle. No doubling. And you're about to start noticing how the circle is going to start shaping. Once again, what you're doing, you're putting your needle through the loop. You're just pulling the string through. Put the needle through the loop. Pull the string through. Needle through the loop. Pull the string through. And continue. And you just keep going and going and going. And yeah, so you want to just keep going in a circle. And I am trying to move a little fast to kind of speed up the process so you can see what I mean when I say it'll start forming. And from that point, you just continue until the hat is as long as you want it to be. And this is just for a regular beanie cap. We're not doing slouch hats or anything like that. This is just for a regular beanie, skull cap, whatever you want to call it. And it's slowly starting to, I feel it. And also, if you want to speed up the shaping process too, what you can do, you can kind of pull it a little bit tight when you pull the needle through the hole. Just a little bit, not too tight. You don't want it too tight because you still want to have room to stretch it if you need to, depending on what hairstyle you got that day. But yeah, you just want to continue. And it's starting to give a little shape there. And I try to make mine a little bit big because, as you can see, I like big hair, you know. Even when I wear braids, I like my braids to be full, you know. So I need that room to stretch. I can't have it too tight. How long have I been on here? I haven't been on here for a minute, huh? It hasn't been quite an hour yet. I just said an hour because that's normally the average time, but I've actually made hats in less than an hour before. It just depends on what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, so it's starting to shape a little bit. I feel it and I see it. See how it's starting to. Whoever created crocheting, I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful for whoever you are. This is like one of the best things on earth, I swear. It's amazing. I say it's amazing because one jumbo roll of yarn, you can make maybe 4 hats out of that. Yep, maybe about 4. And I'm talking about decent size hats too, like kind of long. Not really like a kufi or anything, but like, you know, a long beanie cap. I hate when this happens, so it tangled up a little bit, but I just fixed it. So yeah, it's starting to give the shape now, which is great because you guys are able to see. Let me see, can I turn this? You guys can kind of see from that angle, right? I gotta figure out this camera angle situation for the next video because I want you guys to see up close. Like, I have a real video camera. I'm still learning how to work it. And I'm gonna figure out like the best angle to where you can actually watch my hands as I'm making items versus watching me from this angle, because from this angle you're looking at the inside of the hat rather than the outside. So yeah, but yeah, so as you can see, it's starting to shape, right? And you just keep on going, keep on going. And if you want, you can get one of those fuzzy or furry pom-pom things to put on top if you into that kind of thing. Like the bottom of your hats, you can make different stitches instead of just the same stitch over and over again. We'll do that another day too. I'll show you guys how to do what I was taught. That's called the popcorn stitch. I don't know how accurate that is, being that I don't know correct terminology for this stuff, but I can show you guys how to do it. It actually looks really cute on the bottom of hats. I can also show you how to make brims. Yeah, we'll do that on one video. Make a brim hat. Or we can keep on with this hat and I can show y'all how to make the brim. I love brim hats. Matter of fact, I need to make me another one, but I want to make it in hot pink this time because how many hot pink brim hats has anyone ever seen? None. I'm going to be the first. Okay, so somehow I pulled another piece that wasn't supposed to go in there. Okay. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, so we're halfway done, actually, at this point. We're halfway done. Just keep going, keep going, keep going in a circle. That's all you're doing. And the fact that I keep looking away at the camera, I keep messing up. Not intentionally, though. I was just trying to make sure that you guys can see it good. Right? It's shaping. It's shaping. And I actually decided to start doing like, different scenes on this video. I know at the beginning of the video I was saying that about the sweaters and, other future videos that I plan to do for other items, but I think I'm going to do this for every video. Break it up in different segments to show like the start, the middle, and the ending result, rather than have you guys sit with me forever as I make one piece. Like, who really has that kind of time? I figure maybe like an hour video is probably the max that I will go. I'm definitely not doing a 2-3 day video for a sweater or a blanket or whatever. Like, plus my life is too busy. I don't have that kind of time. I'm still finishing up my next project. I got another music project coming out that I'm currently working on. So I'm trying to squeeze all this stuff in. I promised a couple friends of mine that I would start making the tutorial videos. So here it is, y'all. Hope y'all like it. But yeah. And I'll put all my links in the description box. Once again, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment if you are a crocheter and you want to give me some tips. Okay, I'm down for that. Look how far we done got now. See how far? Stretch it out. See how it's stretched? When you don't pull too tight, you can stretch it like that. We almost got a hat. And then, so, let me see. I'm getting there. This part, though, I'm going to stretch that thing out. Ain't nobody got time for that. The problem with that happened because I pulled too tight up there somewhere. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. Okay, so. All right, so we're going to keep going in a circle. At this point, that's all we got to do until it's long enough to cover your whole head. Isn't that crazy? And we only started with 4 loops, y'all. 4 chains. Okay. I've been at this for what? About 30 minutes so far? It's been about 30 minutes, y'all, I think. Could be wrong. But yeah, that's where I think I'm at. All right, so I say probably in the next 15, 20 minutes. This will be done. And then I'll have a random yellow hat laying around the house. Because I don't have anything to wear with it. But actually, my son might like it. He got some yellow foam posits. Might match his foam posits. If he'll wear it. I don't know. He might not. He's 17, so he think he too cool for me. But anywho, so yeah, you guys, that's all we doing. This will be done. You just keep going in a circle until it's your size. And then when we get to the end, the way I normally clean it up to where the thread isn't just hanging, I'll crochet it going the opposite way. So say if it's hanging out like this, I'll crochet it on this side, just loop it through to where it'll be within, woven within the hat. And can't nobody tell where it started, where it finished. And then I do the same thing with the string on the inside where we originally started. Do the same exact thing. Just crochet it in. Smooth it out. Also, too, what I wanted to say, if you guys come with some ideas of other items that you would like to see me make on video, leave me a comment and let me know. I'm up for the challenge, y'all. Nothing that's going to take a whole week or two or a month or nothing, okay? I'm talking about quick stuff, But yeah, just drop me a comment and I'll see what I could do. See if I could fit it in my schedule. But no, like seriously though, I want to make some different things. I just started making bathing suits again too, since we're in spring now. I really like making bathing suits. And then I wanted to make a couple kimonos, but that'll take a while though, crochet, so I probably would have to sew that. Make that with fabric. Kimonos are really long for the most part, and the sleeves are wide, like what they call them, dolman sleeves. So yeah, drop me a comment of anything that you guys would like to possibly learn how to make, and you might want to have me make a video on how to do it. I don't mind. That way everyone can watch it when they have time to watch it and schedules won't conflict and whatnot. Yeah, I would go live, but as you guys can see, this is time consuming. No one's going to sit on live for hours unless they have absolutely positively nothing else to do. And we all got stuff to do. Yep. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go a few more rows, and then I'll probably will cut the video until I get to the last maybe 2 rows, so I can show you guys how to close the very end of the hat that you're making, so that way it'll be smoothed out and it won't be looking all unfinished. But yeah, this is great. It's a beautiful day, a little windy, but the air feels wonderful. Perfect day to make a video for you guys, a tutorial. I hope you guys like it. I'm not much of a teacher, but I'm trying. Y'all. This is a good skill to have, especially if you have children. Yes, good skill to have. Make gifts every Christmas. Make blankets for you and your babies to keep you warm for generations. Beautiful gift to have. And I just want to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys like my video. And make sure to share with your friends too. Yeah. And also be on the lookout for my next project too. My project out right now is called 39th Ave. My son, my 17-year-old, made all the beats on the project. So that was something we did together. I figured that would be a dope memory to have with his mom, you know. He makes some nice beats and his mama come rap on his beats. But we have fun and I actually love it. I love it. You know, that project is sentimental to me. This next project, I have a mixture of producers on it, and I actually have a friend of mine who's helping me to give it that studio quality sound to it, you know, being that I'm an independent artist. I'm good at recording, not great at mixing. So I'm excited because he's a genius. Goes by Snipe 510. If you guys ever need mixing, graphics, whatever, reach out to him on Instagram. Tell him I sent you. But yeah, I'll be putting all my links down in the description as far as where you can buy some of my items. Also, my Instagram page, I sell directly on that page through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. My music links will also be in the description down below of where you can download and stream. I also have an artist page. It's Mina Lakeia Topic. The distribution company, I guess. They created that. But yeah, I'm trying to showcase everything. I do hair too, but most of my regular clients, they're not open to getting their hair done on video, which is understandable because I wouldn't be comfortable either. So I'm not mad at that. But I would have loved to, though, just to kind of show you guys how to do certain styles. All right, so let's see how far we at, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, we getting there. Ooh, look at her almost done. Okay, y'all, we getting to the grand finale. So I'm just gonna continue. Just keep going and going and going. We're almost done. Almost had to be done shortly. But as you can see, we've gotten pretty far, right? All you doing is going in a circle. And you too can make a hat. Um, Part of me kind of want to add another color. And honestly, that's another thing. So say you wanted to add another color to this hat. It'll come out like, you know, two-tone or stripe, depending on how many colors you want to add. But all you do, you just cut the string. Then you get the string from the other color you want, and you just tie it to start the new color. And then when you're done with the hat, I'll show you how to clean it up where, you know, the little strings stick out. But yeah, that's all you do. You just tie another color and continue on the same row with that color. It's that simple. Some people that have asked me in the past to make them hats, they're like, so how do you add the other color? Do I have to buy the yarn like that with both colors already in it? I'm like, no. Because what happens is when you buy the yarn that's like mixed color, it comes out mixed throughout the hat. It doesn't come out, say, yellow and black. You know what I mean? So if the yarn is yellow and black, it's going to be a yellow and black hat mixed. It's not going to be like this top part yellow and then the bottom part black. No. For that type of look, you have to start a new color. Yeah. So I keep trying to think of things. Oh, and then I do want to do another video of my flower hats. I do pretty well with the brim flower hats during the winter time. I'm going to show you guys how to make a flower on a hat on another video. And you're going to be so surprised how easy that is. It looks difficult, but we all know that practice makes perfect. Whatever you want to do, practice, study, research, all of that plays a part in the success of whatever you're trying to do. So, yeah. But I definitely want to do a video of that. Show you guys how to put the flowers on, how to add brims, how to add additional colors. Shoot, even how to sew a pom-pom on top of it. I did that for a young lady I used to work with. She had bought a beanie hat off of me, and we did the big black furry ball on top. She had an all black beanie to match with her fuzzy boots. It was so cute. But yeah, there's so much different things that you can do. Show you guys how to make bags too. My crochet bags that I do have, they last longer than the Louis Vuitton. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm telling y'all, crocheting. Shoot, just crochet anything, and even if you buy it, it lasts a long time. It's quality. It's handmade, and it's made with love. It's not made by a machine, and that makes a world of a difference too. They do have machines that knit, that make sweaters and things like that. I've even had people send me pictures of what I can tell is a machine-made top, and they're like, "I want this," and I'm like, "How?" I don't know that pattern. Where you get that from? You know, clearly it was machine made. And mainly the ones I'm talking about are the ones that look like it looks crochet, but the material is really, really thin. Most girls wear them over a bikini bra or swimwear or whatever. Those are machine made. Those are not crocheted. And it's really crazy because the machine made tops like that, they're sold for very cheap, but the actual material to make it costs more than the actual top, which is crazy. So if anybody ever wonder why I decline making one of those, that's why, because you're not going to want to pay me what I'm worth for that. And most people don't realize that the supplies for those particular items cost more than what, a store who bought it wholesale from the manufacturer would charge. It's not worth it. But if you know how to crochet, you can make your own version for yourself. Yeah, that part. Okay, y'all. So I'm almost done. I think I'm about to stop this video. Look how far I got. Let me see. Let me see what it look like. Ooh wee. Yeah. How many rows y'all think I gotta go? Maybe about 4 or 5. No, I probably want 10. I like my beanies to stop out here. Yes, y'all. This is cute. This is cute. I might keep this one for myself, y'all. Put it in my stash. I don't have a yellow hat. But y'all see what I mean when I say you just keep going until it's long enough. And for me, that's not long enough. I know some people who like to wear their hats that short, which is cool. But for me, I like mine's longer because when it's cold, like during wintertime, I like my hats to cover my ears. Because, oh my God, cold ear. Well, I say cold ear. Cold air hitting my ears. No bueno. Don't like it. Yep. So I hope you guys at least learn the basics. I did my best, y'all. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to study some other tutorials to get an idea of how to better articulate what I'm trying to say. But as far as like how to start it with the chains, I hope you guys got it. So definitely like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with your friends. And I thank everyone who tuned in. If you might have missed something, always rewind. And check out 39th Ave. It's available on all digital platforms. I got a new project called Good Enough that's coming out soon as well. So be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Instagram at Mina Lakeia. Also at Cozy Clothing. That's KHOSI clothing. I know it looks like Koshi, but it's Kasi. All right, y'all. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here. Cause look, pretty much done, right? Yep, pretty much done. And to think I was nervous to make this video. I actually enjoyed making it for you guys. I will be making more. But thank you for sure for tuning in. Yeah. Check me out, subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification button so that way I'll get into the brand.
I remember a time when it was cool to be authentic, when you only had to be yourself to end up winning. Nowadays it's popular to promote genocide, like it's hot to tote a gun and take many lives. Ain't no substance for the youth, niggas scared of the truth, putting out anything to sell, just happy to be in the booth, clowning for the cameras for hella likes and hella views. Only ignorant minds seem to be entertaining and amused. No humble spirits, just evil lyrics, y'all niggas be wildin', knocking down real shit if it ain't about sex and violence. Probably expected me to come out here twerking and shit, but I grew up old school with real talk on them hits. I'm a leader in my own right, I stay up in my own lane, don't have to compromise myself to be in this game. I'm seasoned, been here many summers, many moons, can't be persuaded to be anything other than honeyproof, and it's the truth. Man, we did set a bad example, hella hypey in our prime, my generation was a handful, but it's no excuse, a lot of sucker shit we didn't do, too busy getting money in real life, making moves before cameras on every corner and cell phones, telling everything online, that's where we went wrong. Announcing every dollar made, every bitch a nigga played, how you used to be big ballin' back in the day.
Thinking about how everything was so simple for us back in the days in the days. Oh. Those simple things have faded, it's amazing just how much things really change.
Kids don't even go outside to play no more, hypnotized by illusions displayed on the game console. We catch our hella bread to bombard these babies' minds, they'll never experience the beauty of life in these times. The evolution of our people is out of my control, to spark the brain to create change is my main goal. I sit back and observe, all I could do now is pray. Wish I had a time machine to take me back in the day, cause it's some bullshit I'm watching now, I can't even be proud. Folks rather be followers and stand out in a crowd, grabbing a buck mentalities are causing casualties, creating chaos in every hood, vivid bad memories. But that's the shit, folks think it's lit to be complacent, don't wanna be real, that's why they chasing all this fake shit. Y'all need to take heed of the wisdom from the OGs, they been there, done that, y'all young is just all
Heavy in your grind, life comes with no rewind. Pay attention to the signs, my confusion of the mind. Stay heavy in your grind, life comes with no rewind. Life comes with no rewind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind.
We living in Atlanta, hustling and killing, affiliated with faces that smiles, but comes with no feelings. And it's appealing to the children, cause they learn from their siblings and their parents that was on the corner trying to make them a million. See, my generation greedy, determined to conquer your block. I'm a pillar of this committee, knock you out of your socks. I can't hate on them boys out there selling them pills, cause they get rejected from those jobs they need for them bills. History repeats itself, the only difference is technology. Some kids we used to babysit now out committing robberies, having babies of their own. No effort to change the cycle, liquor store runs, toting gun societies. They rival any ounce of melanin is deemed an automatic threat. Protect our black sons, they want them all put to death. Real evil shit, as if our life existence ain't important, as if our people haven't endured enough pain and torment.
Pay attention to the signs, block confusion of the mind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind. Life comes with no rewind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind. Pay attention to the signs, block confusion of the mind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind. Life Life comes with no rewind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind.
Stay focused on the prize, nigga. Hustle till you die. Move forward with a purpose. Let motivation drive. Watch your circle real tough. Jealousy is always close. Stay low key, pushing silence. You don't always need to boast. Same people you trying to press really don't give a fuck. The moment you come up, they sitting around plotting on your bucks. Not giving a fuck about trust. Loyalty really hard to come by. Appreciate the silent ones who never left your side. Ain't no surprise, niggas pocket watching daily, steady plotting. Ready to knock you down, hella mad cause you out here popping. Surpass the ignorance, ignore these imposters, they counterfeit. Envious of any success you gain, they ain't feeling it. Haters hate they self if you black, it's at all angles. False prophets preaching for $1, they fall from angels. Social media a setup, modern day surveillance, analyzed by spies, ready to set you up, watch what you saying.
Pay attention to the signs, block confusion of the mind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind. Life comes with no rewind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind. Pay attention to the signs, block confusion of the mind. Stay heavy on your grind. Life comes with no rewind.
Only haters try to knock your confidence cause they insecure. This motherfuckers hella mad cause they ain't pure. Obsessed with everything about me but we never met. Stalking every online profile, upset, creating rumors hella mad that it has no effect. While they but hurt, hella stressed, I'm collecting checks. I'm sexy as fuck, that's really the case. If I rock my afro or a high quality lace, threatened by my strength to be okay with me. Hating they own life in they own way, self-enemy. Hood rat shit, bitch nigga shit, straight nerd. Stick a dick in your ear and fuck what you heard. Be careful about hearsay, it always comes from the problem. The type that can't stand alone and need a group to help solve them. I'm used to the jealousy, lies and the hates. That's to be expected, it happens to all of the greats.
Watch me shine on these haters, y'all. Illuminate, blind all these haters, y'all. Be the star I'm meant to be. Give a fuck about you, it's about me, me, me. Yeah, watch me shine on these haters, y'all. Illuminate, blind all these haters, y'all. Be the star I'm meant to be. Give a fuck about you, it's about me, me, me.
I'm back at it, went on hiatus to other ventures. I keep hella plans, rarely discuss what I'm into. Too busy to tune into anyone's life except my own. The only significant ones is my kids until they grown. Y'all too focused on the wrong shit, steady stagnant. That evil in your heart is why you can't make shit happen. Only competition is my old self, outgrew her. Past interactions with a hater is a blur. Fuck what he got going, fuck what she got going. Don't worry about what Mina doing, it's best she ain't knowing. Inspiring for sport ass niggas, high power hating, all that clicking and scrolling you're doing. Need a vacation, still a topic of discussion from this year to date. People ain't realizing opinions hold no weight. I'm used to the jealousy, the lies and the hate. That's to be expected, it happens to all of the great.
Watch me shine on these haters, y'all. Illuminate, blind all these haters, y'all. Be the star I'm meant to be. Give a fuck about y'all, it's about me, me, me. Watch me shine on these haters, y'all. Illuminate, blind all these haters, y'all. Be the star I'm meant to be. Give a fuck about y'all, it's about me, me, me. I'm really not impressed by what you got. I like you for you. Are we rocking or not? We kick it all the time at each other's spots. What we gon' do? Are we rocking or not? I'm really not impressed by what you got. I like you for you. Are we rocking or not? We kick it all the time at each other's spots. What we gon' do? Are we rocking or not?
How many times you gon' text what you doing, fool? Pick up the phone, give me a call. This ain't high school. Stimulate my mind, say something that's interesting. Sending me picture when your money really ain't impressive. I'm into grown men that displays their maturity. Have goal sets, main focus is some stability. I know man child still trying to relive his youth. Them days over, bruh, it's time for you to face the truth. I understand that everybody is work in progress. I can give you a chance if you willing to drop the nonsense. Potential ain't enough, but I see that you trying. If I said you wasn't fine, then I really be lying. Meet me halfway, we could see what unfolds. But first sign of dumb shit, mean I have to go. Like a communication, that shit would need to stop. Or I'm blocking your ass. Is we rocking or not, nigga?
I'm really not impressed by what you got. I like you for you. Are we rocking or not? We kick it all the time at each other's spots. What we gon' do? Are we rockin' or not? I'm really not impressed by what you got. I like you for you. Are we rockin' or not? We kick it all the time at each other's spots. What we gon' do? Are we rockin' or not? What I don't do is wait on any man. Procrastination is something I really can't stand. Time waits for no one, not even your fine ass. Better figure out your next move or I'm moving fast. We too grown to be playing games, nigga. That shit old. I could do great by myself, nigga, truth be told. Not into codependent situationships with benefits. You either 100 in or 100% out the shit. All in front of your boys, frontin' like you don't care, but behind closed doors, you really a teddy bear. Because I'm a loyal chick, you think I'll stay forever. It's a limited time for you to get your shit together. When I'm gone, don't be texting you, miss me at 3 a.m. I would too, nigga, after how solid I've been. Like a communication, that shit would need to stop. Or I'm blocking your ass, niggas, we rockin' or not. I'm really not impressed by what you got. I like you for you. Are we rockin' or not? We kick it all the time at each other's spots. What we gon' do? Are we rockin' or not? I'm really not impressed by what you got. I like you for you. Are we rockin' or not? We kick it all the time at each other's spots. What we gon' do? Are we rockin' or not?
Let you even attempt to pull some fuck shit. On the way home, you're liable to get your ass kicked. Dirty 30s, 80s, baby, 90 race me on the block. Try to be slick around my way and you get smart. The homies was my big brothers, OGs. Gave me wisdom, daddy raised me like him. All hustle, no bitch in him since the beginning. I've been winning, cashing out on talent, had the block sold up. Every weekend we was wildin', hood fun, bread and head, smoking weed, talking shit. Posted on the stairs, freestyling, writing future hits, and it makes sense though. It was ghetto on another level, determined to soar high, consistent, shame the devil against all lies, even trouble at home. Daily still hustle hard, handle my business like a lady. My auntie used to moan me, told me that I was shy. Stay true to myself and make niggas respect my mind. Back then, when no motherfucking internet, talk shit live and direct, niggas at your neck. 300, 39, 339, 339, nigga 39. Back then, when no motherfucking internet, talk shit live and direct, niggas at your neck. 300, 39, 339, 339, nigga 39. ESO 96, still getting in the shit. Pager on my hip, hopping in my cousin Nikki whip. Herringbone gleaming, dookie bright swinging. Headed to the deep east for dank, we fiending. Rapping, rhyme bumping, I'm freestyling fast with him. My partner used to say we was some young wild children. Used to school us to the street shit to keep us hip to the game. Never game, goofy being with the shit. Your neighbors used to call the house on the landline to tell pops we in the car smoking outside. We looked out for each other, had each other backside. Shows, celebrations, niggas don't know how to act. Old Oakland shit, hypey for no fucking reason. Hip hop on the green, cause it was flossing season. Good memories, nostalgic on the beat. 39th Ave, the block that raised me. 39. Then when no motherfucking internet, talk shit live and direct, niggas at your neck. 339, 339, 339, nigga 39th Ave. Back then when no motherfucking internet, talk shit live and direct, niggas at your neck. 339, 339, 339, nigga 39th Ave. Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back up in it though. I keep them bangers coming, blaring hard through your stereo. An experience that inspired the song. See, I love the mic too much, could stay away too long. Back in the day, I had a local buzz popping strong. It attracted haters by the droves out to do me home. Just cause people knew my name, made me a threat. Write and record, distribute my songs, and got a check. Social media illusions created more confusion. Haters broke their neck to try to see what I was doing. Book shows, rocked the stage, had legends on my line. But my life was regular, so I stayed on the grind. Fake friends tried to clean the meter, link to rappers. They all expose themselves, fell off, and now I have none. Let's make it clear, I'm the hardest to come out the bag. It's not up for argument, I don't care what y'all niggas say.
It's been a minute, I can't stay away from this music. I can't stay away too long. I can't stay away. Yeah. Stay away. I can't stay away too long. I can't stay away from this music. I can't stay away too long. I can't stay away. Yeah. Stay away. I can't stay away too.
Imagine people you never met doing the most to hate. Invested energy to recruit others to participate. Determined to dim my light, but I shine bright, bitch. Blinding demons lurking out to destroy my dope.